I told you people that the crisis in Southern Cameroon is a business. In this video, I'm going to allow you listen to Honorable Njigum Musa from Ngoketunjia North, who narrate how the military are extorting money from civilians, and up to the point where he was forced to get involved in stopping them. And in the course of doing all these things, he reported to hierarchy, military hierarchy, and then some of them said that there is nothing they can do, that the military are too stubborn. I mean, some of them are notorious criminals. So you are going to listen to Honorable Njigum Musa. There was a video that came out some period where he was accusing the military openly, and then he still repeated it here when he was being interviewed by my Medium Prime TV during the opening session of a parliament this March 2025, and he still repeated on that particular point that the military engaged in arresting innocent civilians for nothing, and they take them to their barrack or to police station, lock them up, and ask them to pay millions or hundreds of thousands before they will be set free. This is kidnapping. This is kidnapping. And we, every day they are saying the Amazona are the one kidnapping, in which the military are also kidnapping, because kidnapping is what? Taking somebody by force, against his own will, against the law, and then asking the person to pay money before he will be set free. That is kidnapping. And this is exactly what Njigum Musa explained here, that the military involved in. And something that baffled me so much is where he may mention that he reported to the hierarchy, and then they said there is nothing they can do. And this also confirmed what I have been saying, that majority of the military are unprofessional. There are notorious criminals, that there is nothing they can do about it. And the government knows why they are keeping them there. The government knows why they are keeping such people within the military, because these are the ones that if you say shoot, they will just shoot without thinking. They can kill their own parent just because they want to obey instruction from the government. And this is terrible. So before you listen to Honorable Njigum Musa, remember to subscribe to TFA Talking Point. Thank you very much.
You made a strong, I don't know how to put it, you made a strong accusation against security forces of the way they are treating their constituents. You were so bitter.
I've told you that a parliamentarian is the voice of the people. And the people have their contact directly with the parliamentarian than any other person. So it was during the celebration of the Youth Day celebration, 11 Youth Day celebration of Cameroon, that I went to the Ngoketunjia, because there's no celebration that I was be absent in Ngoketunjia, because whenever I go for a celebration, I participate with them, I listen to their situation, to their problems, I discuss with them, and see how they're living, see their living standard, and try to see how I can improve upon it. So on 11 February, I was there. And before going there, I had received a lot of complaints from the people of Ngoketunjia division, youths, women, men, about the way they are being handled security-wise. And that they got a series of names and series of amounts that they were under serious maltreatment. They were treating them very bad, getting them arrested and taking them to be asking lump sum from them. So I got that issue and I was very worried about it. I was very touched about it, because I think that the security is there to help protect the people. And one thing I would remark to you is that in a crisis zone, there are certain issues that carry on some tolerance. You do not have to take issues as it is in an area where there's no crisis. That is the first thing I gave the advice to everybody who is running their activities in Ngoketunjia division. That a crisis area has its peculiarities and has its way in which you can manage the issues. You do not expect to manage issues in a crisis area so strictly as in an area where there are no crises. So when I got this complaint of many people being arrested and taking money from them, it disturbed me a lot. Some 1 million, some 200,000, some 300,000, some 400,000. A poor farmer, poor people who are that, where do they get that money? You don't know how long it takes them to manage to gather that amount of money to keep, and you just swing it away from this man, frustrate them. Many of them have been questioned to me here that you give them send them something to help them again because all their money have been taken away. So I felt very bad about it. So I couldn't begin to talk in hiding. I broadcast in the public.
Okay.
I get the accusation in public. It's not hiding because I was terribly touched. For the population to listen to it and get my advice, and also for those who are involved in such acts to listen that I'm talking in front of the population for them to take care.
Okay, Honorable, many citizens rely on security forces for protection. How do you think corruption within the security forces?
Well, I don't want to whether corruption or whatever, but my problem is that I do not want the population to be tortured by getting them and taking money from them where they don't even have the money. What business are they doing now with the crisis? They manage and harvest, do small businesses in town. They get them. You take them, get them and arrest them and get this money from them. How would they now be secured? Because the security is to protect them. And I even emphasize that if you arrest somebody who is a criminal, you don't need to take money from me and allow the criminal. Send the criminal to the justice. The justice will take its course. You know, frustrate them to go find the money to give you and you leave that criminal. When you leave that criminal, it goes back, you commit the same act. So I did not mean to say they should not carry on their security methods, their security activities, but they should carry on their security activities in the right way, in the right method.
Yeah, that was public denunciation. Yeah, now, have you made any formal complaints with the military authority?
No. Before making that public pronouncement, I had even accused them directly, accused some of the authorities directly, and even the administration was complaining about that too. The administration even complained in front of me about that. That is really above them. They don't know how to control it. So that's a thing that went to a climate where I could not stomach it again. I have to broadcast it out. But my reason of broadcasting out, pronouncing it, would be to make the population take my point of view. That I even gave a warning that if you go, they arrest you to go anywhere and they ask you money, you should call my number and inform me. And I also told them, do not commit crimes, because we will not tolerate that you commit crimes. If you commit crimes and you are arrested, you are not supposed to give money. They'll send you to justice. Justice will take a call to see whether you committed a crime or not. It's not that when they arrest you for a crime, they will take money from you and release you, and you go and do the same crime. Maybe they send you to justice, just will correct you and advise you that never you do such a crime again. Justice is there to bring justice and correct people, but not to touch people, get money from them.